Ah, Ul'dah. The City of Riches. Problem is, it's hard to make money in Final Fantasy, isn't it? I mean, let's face it, as rich as a town Ul'dah seems, a lot of times it can feel more like Pearl Lane. Why? Because, let's face it, there just never seems to be enough money to go around and do the things you actually want to do or need to do in the game. However, I believe I can give you guys some tips. No, really, and they'll help you make a lot of money. But these are more aimed for new adventurers, or beginner ones. You may better use this to help you out in later on, but for now, this is more aimed from level 1 to 20. So, here are my tips, and I hope you guys find them useful. First, your crafting ones. Now, once you reach level 10 in any class that you've picked, a Disciple of War or Disciple of Magic, you'll be able to use crafting tools. Now, don't go for a Disciple of the Land. You can use those later, but for now we're working on Disciples of the Hand. So it's Carpenter, Alchemist, Weaver, Goldsmith, Blacksmith, a Level Worker, and an Armorer. There's a 7 class which you can use. Now, what you do is get them all up to level 10. When you accept the 10th mission, stop there and leave it at that for now. Reason being, at the 10th mission, that's when you get your last amount of shards from the actual Guild Master. And you get these in bulks of a couple of 100 each, so you want to make the most of those. So craft all those items. Items you craft along the way, keep. Don't chuck them out. Anything on level 5 and under, you can get rid of those if you want to, but anything level 5 and up, keep. Because them you'll want for later on. So craft those items, keep them safe and put them, just leave them in your inventory. Then once you've done that, keep the shards as well for later on too. Okay, next we'll talk about the gear itself. As you progress through the game, don't buy any clothes. I made this mistake when I first played and it wasted a lot of money. So what you want to do is keep the clothes you have and then get the spirit bond level up to 100. As you can see, it's that bottom corner. See, 54 there, 100% on this one. It's right there underneath the condition bar. So get the spirit bond to 100. Once it's 100, you can swap for a better quality item, but max your spirit bond level up first. I'll explain why again later on. So at this point, you've got items you've crafted, you've got shards, and you've also got gear that you've been put aside. Also, when you accept missions, if the guild are giving you is not a lot, get items. Again, for the reason I'm about to tell you. After you complete the Bowl of Embers, you'll unlock the ability to get a retainer. Retainers are people who sell things on the market boards for you. So let's head over to the market boards and I'll explain as we go along. Now, reason being is with market boards, I can't tell you what items sell better right now because, to be honest, the market boards are like stocks and shares. They're always fluctuating, going up and down. So you just have to wait and see at the time. And ignore that message on the right. I've got an angry subscriber. Right, we've got on the market board here, as you can see, you can select items and you can see what's selling. But it comes a lot handier. First, bring up your summoning bell. After you've got retainer, you've decked them out. So I'm going to get my guy up here. Voila. And what you can simply do is, on sell inventories on the market, I'm just going to pick something to show you how it works. So let's say I want to sell these, here we go, these animal skins, high quality ones. I'm not going to use them anymore, so let's say I want to sell them. Select up and you can do compare prices. See what they're going for. Although, see, no one's actually selling a high quality one here. And then, but these are all selling for really low. No one's selling a high quality one. So here, I can muck about the price. There we go. Using that compared thing, you can make sure you put these up for slightly higher or slightly lower. I always go for slightly lower because it guarantees that they sell. So with your retainers in your thing, you can then sell. So I don't know if you get just one at the beginning or you get 2. I've got 4 because I subscribed for extra via the Mog Station. So if you guys, if 2's all you can get, or even if 1's all you can get, they sell 20 items at a time, so sell those. And so you can sell everything. So things going spare in your armory chest. You can actually sell some of these green ones that you get from the dungeons. I don't think it's the pink. I think it's just sometimes the green. But it'll say, if it says unique untradeable, it means you can't sell it. So you'll be able to know if you can keep it or not for selling. If not, you can always trade it in for seals anyway. But that's another story. Also in your inventories, you've got stuff like that you've collected along your journey, as well as, say, your shards. Now I collected all my shards after crafting, and I had over 1,000 of each. In fact, I had over 2,000 wind shards. Now wind shards go for a lot. Usually 100 for a shard. Now don't sell these if you're planning on crafting a lot. Say, because this is my alt account, so I'm not gonna craft at all on this one. If you're not gonna craft, then sell them. If you're going to, don't sell them, because trying to buy them back, it's just not worth it. I always sell mine in bulks of 100, 200, and say no more than 100 tops each, and they usually go pretty quickly. As you can see here on this board, it says I sold some here for 19,000, and there's loads more shards I sold up here, again going for the 100 mark for 22,016. So doing things like that really helps. But I know what you're thinking, what about the spirit bond gear I was telling you about? Well, that's pretty simple too. What you do is, later on, you'll get to a mission about converting materia. That's when you get a spirit bond item, and you change it. By going into your armor chest, I can't show you anything I've got personally, but you'll be able to select an item, and you'll be able to go down to convert. If your spirit bond is 100%, you'll be able to convert it to materia. Again, convert up to this point, convert all the gear that you've been using but haven't thrown away. So this is why you want it to 100% before you swap to a better quality item, because that way you can convert it to materia. It's a bit of patience, but it does work. And you know what? I got to this level quite easy, and I didn't notice any drag or problems with it. So you guys can do the exact same thing, and it'll work out okay. And this will be selling materia on. So therefore you can sell shards, spare weapons, armory, and of course the materia. Those things can help you get a lot of files in the guild, and you can really wreck the money. Rake the money in, that's the word, get the word right. Simply do that. See, 73,000 there. That was just from selling shards on his account. And then go again. This is just to show something, it can be quite profitable. I had one selling armor, I had one selling shards, I had one selling materia, and all just to help out. Yes, these are all Skylander based names. In case someone's thinking this sounds familiar. And then the final one, Breeze. As simple as that. There you go. And I've made a 200,000 plus profit in under an hour. So there we go, guys. There's my little tip. And you can use that money for your FC house. And of course, if you're interested in my FC, there it is, guys. Please feel free to take a look. I'm on the World Phoenix. And if you would like to join the clan, all you simply gotta do is send a link to one of my players. My main account's Karen Foxmas, if you want to join. But there you go. So I hope this vid helped, and I hope you had some good tips and hints for you. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in another vid later. Bye!